Okay, good morning, class. Good morning,
Good
class.
morning, good morning.
Okay, today is on uh, class of food and beverage service. Mm, I'm your teacher today, John Lumumba, and welcome you all to the class. And before the class starts, I would like to take the roll call just to confirm if you all of you are in class. Mm, Daisy,
Present.
okay. Monica,
Present.
Vivian.
Present.
So you can see you're all in class, and we are going to look at the previous class that we had, whereby we were talking about the procedure of welcoming a guest in a restaurant, a seated guest. We are welcoming a guest by somebody can remind us before we start our today topic. We have to revisit the previous. Monica.
We welcome our guest by greeting and with a smile.
Okay, we welcome a guest by greeting. That's a good point. We smile to a guest. Another point, Vivian.
In case the guest has some luggages, you help him or her.
Yeah, that's true. You have to help the guest. You receive him by taking the luggage. If he has the luggage, you place it at a comfortable position. So today class will be about the guest experience management, whereby we'll be dealing with handling the guest feedback. At the end of the class, I expect you to have the skills of demonstrating the procedure of receiving a guest, how you can do it. We will do it in our next class. You should understand how to receive a guest complaint. It should also be possible to practice on how to act on a guest complaint, and you should have some knowledge and skills on how to follow up a guest complaint and give feedback. That will be our class today. So when say handling guest feedback, effectively involves listening, responding, and acting on what the guest shares about their experience. Here, a clear experience approach. That's what we'll be dealing with. Handling guest feedback effectively involves listening, responding, and acting on what the guest shares about the experience clearly, step by step. Um, on the first step, handling the guest feedback in a hotel, we look at the importance of guest feedback. Why is it important? It helps improve service quality, build guest loyalty and trust, identify strength and weakness. It also enhances hotel reputation. Method of collecting guest feedback. There are three or four various methods that include comment cards in room checkout. We have online survey. We have review sites. We have social media whereby you look for comments, and we have direct conversation between you and the guest. Then we have also the meeting of open meeting with the clients. So the types of feedback that we expect from from the guests are positive, either positive, negative, or constructive feedback. For you to have a positive feedback, this includes praise about service, staff, and cleanliness. Not all guests always have positive feedback. Others have negative feedback, which includes complaints about delays, cleanliness, and facilities. Other feedback can be constructive. That includes the suggestion for improvement from the guest visit, whereby he can suggest you need to improve on this and this point. Not bad, but you have to work on it. Those are the three types of feedbacks that we expect: the positive, negative, and constructive. Therefore, we are having the steps in handling feedback. First, you listen carefully. You give full attention to the guest. Don't interrupt or argue with the guest, even if you are the one on the wrong side. Acknowledge. Step number two is that you acknowledge the feedback. Thank the guest sincerely. Be polite and professional. Another step is that you respond quickly. You apologize for any inconvenience. Then you go ahead to offer solution. Thereafter, after offering the solution to the guest, you have to take corrective actions. Inform the relevant departments concerning the complaint, whether the supervisor in charge, the manager, or anybody in charge of that complaint. You resolve the issue quickly as possible. The other point is that you record the feedback, log feedback into the system for tracking. If there's nobody to solve the solution, the complaint immediately, you have to record it so that it can help the management to review it later. After you record the feedback, you give it you use it in staff training and quality control, especially when you have received a negative feedback. You use it to train staff and improve on those areas, because those are the areas of weakness in your staff. After you have recorded the feedback, you do a follow-up activity for the feedback, whereby you will go and ask the guest, or next time you see that guest coming, you ask him if he was satisfied with the solution you offered to him, or if he or she is satisfied with the improvement that hotel has made. Then we have the best practices. Those were the points for handling guest feedback. Another thing we'll discuss is the best practices when dealing with the guest complaint. You remain calm and courteous. Avoid making excuses or blaming. Keep communication clear and professional. You empower staff to handle minor complaints on the spot. Then you use feedback data to improve service and operation. And just as we talked about, the guests should always be satisfied and you improve on your feedback. Okay. Then the last thing we'll talk about is the benefit of effective feedback handling. The benefit of handling the complaint is that we'll have higher guest satisfaction, best online review, more repeat business, and strong team performance due to training on your areas of weakness. And you will also experience competitive advantage. I think we have come to the end of that topic presentation. Anybody with a question? Hello, class. Is there anyone with a question? I can see all of you have understood, and the topic has been well covered. So I will expect you to do the assignment below. Discuss the procedure of handling guest complaint. You will do it, discuss, and then when we meet in our next class, we will demonstrate one by one in our practical class lesson. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for your cooperation. As you were in the class, have a good day. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you. Good day.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.